I'm answering your favourite apprentice questions, and today it is a really fun one. This is who was in my final five based off solely the first boardroom before I knew anything else. So on the very first night before we even flew to Hong Kong, I had a think in my head based off of what I'd heard in the very first boardroom. Bear in mind, I was pretty convinced Karishma was going to win, but that was after episode 1 because I didn't get a chance to speak to her much before that. And this is going solely off the first boardroom. So my predictions. Number 1, Georgina. She is brilliant. As a person, she is endearing. She definitely could have pitched really well. She would have been amazing at selling on the streets. She would have killed the storybook task. I think she would have done brilliantly in the bottom. She was very creative. I was gutted she went so early. I don't remember ever seeing the sub-team leader being asked to bring people back. I think she got really unlucky. Number 2 is Marcus. Marcus got a really rough edit. Let me say this. Marcus is a really lovely guy. I know what the edit looks like. We've seen it with a few candidates who just got really sharp, nasty edits. He isn't that guy. He was super friendly, really easy to get on with, a great talker. I think he was really well liked in the house for the most part. Obviously, I don't know the ins and outs of every single one of his relationships with people, but at the time he got fired, he was probably my closest friend in the house, and I was absolutely gutted, but I thought he came across really well from the first boardroom. Number 3, Rothner. I mean, come on, guys. You've heard Rothner speak. The first time I heard her speak, I was like completely convinced that she was going to be in the final 5, and she did get very close. I wasn't far off, and I think a lot of people think still she should have been in the final, and I completely see where they're coming from. She's so eloquent, she's confident, she was a good leader, and you could just kind of see that from her initial nature. You know, you can obviously be wrong with first impressions, but I don't think I was there. Number 4 was Connor. We do like a filming scene. Well, we filmed a scene supposed to be like us in taxis on the way to Hong Kong. Realistically, they were just driving around the North Circular in circles. But Connor was on the other side of the taxi. Tam was in the middle. And I was like, this is the only guy I've ever met that talks more than me. He's so confident. I am 100% sure he will be brilliant at anything that involves people, and he was. Got all the way to task 9. And finally, my final prediction was myself. Now, I didn't expect that that would be the only thing I got right, but you do have to back yourself. And mentally, if you are not putting yourself there, you have no chance of getting there because it is such a mentally tough process. Say what you want about that, but guys, that was my initial prediction. I will see you in the next one.